In today's video, we're talking about things that I had to give myself permission to do, and no one talks about these things. So no one tells you that at some point in your business journey that the biggest thing that's holding you back is not your strategy. You can have strategy for days, but if you do not have permission, you do not give yourself permission, you're waiting for someone to give yourself permission, then you're going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Hey there, my name is Chika, and I've been a CPA with over 17 years experience working with women business owners, helping them clean up their taxes, avoid costly mistakes, and keep more of what they earn. So my philosophy is simple. I believe that structure plus strategy equals more money, more peace, more clarity. That's what I want for you. So I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Share this video with a fellow business owner who you know needs it, because I need you to know that today we're not waiting for anybody to give us permission. We're going to take it. We deserve it. Okay. So let's get into it. So first, it's okay to take a break. No one needs to give you permission to take a break. So we've been sold this idea that slowing down means, oh, we're going to fall behind. Sally over there, dang, she's already launched her offer. Dang, she brought in 5 figures from her offer. And here I am, and it's still an idea. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. I need to do it. I need to force it. I need to make it work. No, especially if you're already burnt out. It's okay to take a break. Okay. Because the breakthrough that I had personally, it came when I stopped, when I took that break, when I stopped pushing harder. And it's kind of crazy how that tends to work. We think that the way to move things forward is through forward movement. Keep going, keep taking action. And trust and believe action matters. Action is needed, but also having pauses, having those moments, those slowdowns, to really just reflect and to determine, I had this idea 30 days ago. Is this still what I want? Does this still bring me joy? And so sometimes taking that break, no matter how long it is, look, we're talking about if you're the type of person who tends to work 6 days out of 7 days of the week, and maybe you decide, okay, I'm going to take a break. So instead of working 6 days, I'll take a day off. And on that day off, I'm going to go to the beach. Or on that day off, I'm going to hang out with my family. I've been meaning to take my nephew out to eat at his favorite sushi restaurant. Let me do that. Let me surprise him. And lo and behold, you come back to the office the next day, and all of a sudden you feel this sense of excitement for your work again. And that's what taking breaks can do for us. It can really just realign things, make you really see that actually, I do want to do this. I'm even more excited about this. Let's move forward. And once you take that action again, you see that the trajectory or the speed at which you're moving is so much faster. You're out of your head and you're so embodied in what you're doing. And that all comes from taking a break, giving yourself permission to pause. It's huge. And time again, I've been proven that with breaks, wow, like the thing that I've been thinking is even better. Or the thing that I've been thinking about actually is not actually what I want. And I'm okay to change direction. It's okay. Right. The next thing that I want you to know, that it's okay to give yourself permission to change your mind. It's okay. Change your mind. We're women, right? We ebb and flow, right? And that's part of our feminine is the flow. So sometimes you might be feeling like, ooh, I feel like this. I want to do this. I'm excited about this. And then the next day is, actually, I'm not feeling it. And you are so convicted that you're not feeling it. You don't want to do it. And no one can change your mind about that. It's okay. Yes, yesterday I was in the mood and today I'm not. And it's okay. And it's no one's force, right? Or we owe no one the guilt, the shame that we changed our mind. If anything, we're doing the other person a favor, because imagine you continued and you said yes to the thing, but you're literally not feeling it anymore. And they can feel that energy. They're like, dang, like she's not in a good mood. And in fact, the work output that she's putting out there is just not good. And in a way, like you would do both of you a favor to really stand up for yourself and tell the person, actually, I changed my mind. It's not going to work. And that's it. I've been a CPA again for over 16 years, 17 years at this point. Can't even remember, 2009. And I literally just gave myself permission to evolve into something more. And I can't wait to share this with you, but more is coming, more than just the CPA. I've been feeling called to help women in a way where it's more about the energy, right? It's less about the strategy, it's less about the structure, and it's more about the embodiment of what do I want? And so I'm really excited. And so more information is coming. But again, this is a version of me changing my mind after 17 years. And so again, more is coming, but can you imagine like the guilt that I've been feeling? And so recently I'm like, actually, no, like this is my life. I can live my life as I desire. It's my life, no one else's, right? And I want you to know that changing your mind isn't about you not being consistent. You know, it's about growth, because you've changed your mind not out of fear, right? Not out of uncertainty, but because you got more certain about something else. That's so powerful. That is so powerful. And you know who you are. You're not somebody who is whimsical. Every day there's something different. So trust that in yourself, that this isn't run of the mill. This is serious. This is interesting. Oh, let me sit with this. I want to change my mind about this thing that I've been doing for forever. What? And it's bringing me excitement just thinking about it. What? That's worth paying attention to, right? Put a yes in the chat if you feel like, actually, Chika, you're onto something. You're onto something big. And I've been denying myself for however long, but Chika, yes, this is something. Okay. And yes, there will be people that judge you for pivoting, because they're going to feel like you're leaving them behind. Right. But just remember, it's your life. And I get it. It's okay for people to feel some kind of way. We all have our right to feel how we want to feel. But at the end of the day, even after they feel how they feel, right? Because again, change isn't easy for a lot of people. But if you see that they're really just not with it, and they're never going to be on board with you changing your mind, then maybe those people were never your people to begin with. Think about that, right? And now the next thing that I want you to give yourself permission to do, I want you to know that in life, it's you versus you, no one else. And so I stopped looking at what everyone else was doing. And I asked, what do I actually want? What do I want for myself? Right? I've been known as a certain person. I'm the numbers girl. I'm the tax nerd. In fact, I call myself the tax chick. And I'm proud of that. That is something I'm proud of. And there's other facets of me as well. And so when I want to do something, it's not about, well, what's Carly over there doing? What's my competitor over there doing? It's like, what do I want? What would make me feel good? And so sometimes you have to block out the noise. Sometimes you have to refrain from going on social media. It's almost as if the algorithm knows what to show on your screen as soon as you open up the app, to get you doubting yourself, to get you in your head, keep your head spinning, make you guess what your decision is. So be careful. It's all by design. And so you got to trust you. no one else, no algorithm. And it's one thing to get mentorship from someone that you trust, but be careful who you talk to before you are decisive about the thing that you have been thinking about. Hey, it's you versus you. And so things that I do is meditate. So meditating helps me to shut off the thoughts and really get inside my body and to really feel the feeling. And by feeling, I'm able to kind of understand like, oh, interesting, this is making me feel some kind of way, like the best way. Like I'm feeling all the excited feelings, the joy, the energy when I think about this new thing that I want. Huh. Right. I get answers that way. And soon after I meditate, now I'm in my journal. I'm journaling about what happened during my meditation, how I'm feeling, what came up. And through that process, meditating and then journaling, I'm able to come up with more answers and ideas and direction as to what choice I should make or that I want to make, what choice feels good to me. Okay. And just know that the only competition that matters is who you were yesterday, who you were an hour ago. Yeah, I said that thing 5 days ago. And yes, I'm now hearing back from you today, right? Took you 5 days to respond. But actually, I don't feel that way anymore. This is how I'm feeling right now. It's okay to change your mind and to really just tap into you and what feels the best for you. It feels so good saying that because that shift alone really changed how I show up every single day. It's the best feeling. I'm living for me and not about other people. Yes, other people matter, right? Of course they do. I wouldn't be a successful business owner if I didn't care about others. I care about others tremendously and I care about myself the most. And you have to have the same feelings about yourself, that the same kind of worthiness about yourself. All right. And then the last thing that I want you to start giving yourself permission to, I want you to know that it is never too late. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you live. I don't care how much money you're making. I don't care how new in business you are, how seasoned you are in business. You've been doing things the same way for decades, and it's never too late. Just know that it is never too late. You can take that one small move, whatever it is, one small move, get it out of your head and into action. Because if your thoughts, things that you want to do, are just in your head, consuming you and making you feel some kind of way, numbing you out, preventing you from taking action, we got to do something about that. And so it could be that one little thing. Like, for instance, with me, for a while, I've been considering wanting to move. I wanted to move away from like the suburb area of LA, and I wanted to be somewhere that really brings out my creativity. And I remember pondering about it, and I'm like, I don't know because I've been here and family is super close, and I don't want to let anybody down. And I'm like, oh, I'll move a year from now. But that gnawing feeling just would not go away. That thought just every day, it just would not go away. So then I'm like, okay, let me just see what's even available. So I found myself one day on the websites laying up apartments and just looking. That was my one small move. And so, of course, that got my wheels turning. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's nice. And then I found myself opening up a blank document so I can put some links and put some notes as to what I liked about each thing that I found. And there were discounts. If you move in now, you pay this much. Like, oh, interesting. Oh, they're available for me to come look at it today? Huh. Oh, that meeting that I just had got canceled. I guess I have time, right? So it's so interesting how one small move, it lets the universe know that, oh, shoot, she's serious. Let's open up more opportunity. And maybe she's listening. Maybe she'll follow her heart, or maybe she won't. But let's just open up the opportunity and see what she does. And so that's what the universe will do simply by you making that small move, doing it scared, doing it when everyone else is saying no, doing it when everyone is saying it's a bad idea. But remember, when it can't shake your mind, you're like, oh my gosh, it's not leaving your head. That's a sign that, let me see something. Let me experiment and see what happens from there. Because remember, it's never too late. And lo and behold, my story about moving, instead of it taking a year, it took a couple weeks. That's it. And it was so crazy, so crazy. And I love where I live. And yeah, but that's how you giving yourself permission. That's how it can look. Something that you think is far out, it'll be years, can literally be changed within weeks because you decided that I'm betting on myself. I'm going to do one small little thing and see what happens. And this is not a strategy. It's not a rebrand. It's just one thing that gets you out of your head. That's it. That's it. And all of this, right? The permission, the pivot, just showing up for yourself. That's exactly the energy that I'm going to bring to this year's Introvertpreneur Summit, which is happening April 27th, 28th, and 29th. And yes, it's virtual. And yes, it's free. And yes, I'll be a speaker. And yes, you should sign up. I want you to be there because during the Introvertpreneur Summit, you're going to get access to talks from over 30 women in business. We are all out here. We're doing our thing. So women who are going to be there speaking about money, marketing, sales, systems, all of it. And before you say, Chika, I'm not an introvert, I want you to know that this summit is not just for introverts. So whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, an ambivert, something in between, there is something you're gonna take away from the summit. And remember, you may not be an introvert, but you got clients that are introverts. You got a team where there's introverts. So this is gonna help you tighten up your relationships, no matter how you identify, okay? This summit is for you. If you have to do marketing methods that stress you out in order to grow your business, if you feel burnt out, overwhelmed, and comparing yourself to other people, or if you're just tired from hustling nonstop to get clients, to get sales without a strategy that fits you, this summit is for you. And remember, it's free. It's for women who want to show up their best in their business. And I'll be speaking there. So it's already a reason to come and support your girl. Okay. So grab your free ticket today. The link is below in the description. I'll see you there. And until the next video, peace.